So let me record what we're doing right now. So I just wanted to let you know why we're doing this. Part of this whole thing is kicked off because of the Visionary Circle leadership bonus that you can be a leader in this company for the life of the company. I need you to understand this, right? You don't have to fight to get to the table. Once you make it to the table, you eat every quarter after that. If you sustain, stay a part of what we're doing, and it just shows. So Brian, really quick, before I get into some of the other things, because I need you for some other stuff as well, love for you to touch on this bonus and the summer bonus that we have, because I want everybody to make as much money in this as possible, and I want as many people on my team to become the VIP Visionary Circle leader. Brian?
Yeah, happy to do it. Happy to do it, Nolan. First of all, thanks for what you're doing for the whole ViV community. I mean, this is not just Justice League, but it's you're helping the whole community across the board. So I appreciate you in every way that one person can appreciate another, you know. There's a lot of bonuses on the table. There's actually 3 of them. I want to make sure everybody's aware of how this is all working out. So first of all, anybody that got sponsored in the month of May, and a lot of people are missing this one. If you get sponsored in the month of May, they extended the Spring is in the Air promotion for the people that got sponsored in the month of May, because it was a 2-month promotion. It's like, well, if you got sponsored toward the end of it, you didn't have enough time to interact with the promotion. So anybody that got sponsored in the month of May, look at your start date. You have 60 days of promotion, where when you get 20 bills, you get an extra $250. When you sponsor 4 pro consultants, you get an extra $250 on top of the $300 you normally get. When you help those 4 people get to 30 points, you get an extra $250 on top of the $200 you would normally get. And when you do all 3 of those things, you get an extra $250. It's the biggest, baddest promotion we ran, and it was wildly successful. We had people earning thousands of dollars because every time you sponsor 4 people, it resets. Think about that. We had people making $3,000 and $4,000 in this, like serious, just started in the business. That's not usually heard of in a service-based business, right? Because it's not a bunch of inflated stuff. It's from the company giving money out of their investors' pockets. The company was paying 130% to the field of what they were even earning. That means they were coming out of pocket 30% more than they were earning for the company for those 2 months. Very, very generous on their part. So that's been extended. So anybody that was sponsored in the month of May, you have 60 days. Look at your start date, use your calendar. It goes hand in hand with everything else we're doing. It's just a bunch of extra money. Number 2, we have a promotion that's running during the summer for everybody. And what it is, it's just a straight sponsoring and mentoring bonus. Normally when you sponsor a pro member, you get $75. They're going to bump that up to $100, just a little extra something on there. But for those of you with teams, your front line, when they sponsor pros, you're going to get a $25 mentor bonus. That's a new thing. That's a straight mentor bonus. So it's really going to empower you and position you. And hopefully you do this anyway from being a responsible sponsor, to hold those people's hands past 30 points. So that's running through the summer too. Now this Visionary Circle, a lot of people don't know this. This is not a company thing. This is the founders like myself that were part of the first consultants. They ran a promotion from day 1 with us. And anybody that ran and ranked up to pace setter, there was only a handful of us. We became part of this founders circle, and it was a percentage of corporate profit sharing, never to be opened up again, never to be anything. You guys didn't even know about this. It happened 2 years ago when we founded the company. So myself and the Kenny brothers, we've been beating the drum for a while now negotiating with the other founders, not with corporate, because it's not corporate's money. With the other founders saying, hey, that was such a good feeling. Like, let's open this up in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it's not the founders because we already founded the company. That's why we came up with the Visionary Circle. So what we did is we opened up those profits that we're getting to everybody. The people that came in like Nolan, like Whitney, people that are running the pace setter in the first 90 days or even faster like you guys did. We said these people deserve to be able to have a piece of the rock. And that's where this came from. So here's the deal. this is going to be compensation going forward. In other words, everybody you sponsor, if they're hungry, you can mention this piece of the compensation. If they can run the pace setter in 90 days, they're going to be part of the visionary circle, which is a 1% profit sharing pool. And just to give you an idea, it's not a big deal in the early days, but when the company hits $1 billion, 1% is $10 million being put into a pool of not that many people and getting paid out quarterly. Does that make sense? That's what Nolan's saying. This is a 5-year, 10-year, 20-year thing. When you make it, you get to eat and eat and eat every quarter with us. So very important. Now, what they did, since we are offering this to new people, we said, you gotta offer it to everybody. Well, how do you do it now that everybody's already started their businesses, right? So we said, okay, anybody that puts the equivalent of 1,250 points in your business balanced, which is the same requirement as a pace setter, you will also qualify for this, all right? Now, the clock started May 25th. Like, this is not something you think about even for another day. This is something you got to go to work. It's very achievable, but it's going to happen for people that are working. It's not be one of those things you say, well, let me start in a couple of weeks. Let me think about it. It's not that type of deal. This is quarterly corporate profit sharing, all right? This is not a promotion. So you guys got 90 days. So from May 25th to August 30, it's got to be 1,250 points. If I was you, I would take a snapshot of your business. I've done this with a lot of my key leaders, and I'm going to be working with you guys. And I'm going to help you work towards that and building your teams. And the way to do this, if you have a team, get with the people in your team, see who wants to run with it, and help them do the same thing. If you help people in each one of your lines run towards it, you're going to hit it by just natural default. So if you have any questions on that, we can take a couple of minutes on that, and I'll hand it back over to my main man, Captain America.
We gonna save the questions for a little bit.
Okay, cool.
I just really want people to understand this is why I'm doing the boot camp, right? Because I want you to be able to be in an environment that we're all learning. You don't have to figure everything out. A lot of times most people learn piece by piece. I got this part, let me practice this part, and I get it down. I call it step up to greatness. I get on this step. I know what this is. It's kind of like shooting basketball. You find a spot on the floor, you like, this is my spot. If Nolan gets to that spot, passing the ball, he has a high percentage to hit it. Now, after I get that spot down, I'm going to another spot on the floor. Before you know it, I got a full, well-rounded game, right? And so that's what I want it to be right here, is that we have trainings on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and we have boot camps on Wednesdays that we literally can get in, and this is Justice League. Now, what he said earlier is absolutely correct, and I need you guys to realize it. On these Saturday calls, people are getting drawn to me, right? So people are friending me, and then they're messaging me, and I'm doing 3-way calls for everybody else and these other businesses, and none of these people are for me. Now, anybody who really knows me knows that I'm here to help. It's not a big deal. If you are attracted to something I'm saying, but I'm telling you that I'm really trying to be here for my team. You guys are my team. If I have extra time to help somebody else, then I help them. It's not a problem. But literally the only thing that's really making me get through to people faster is that I'm not selling anybody anything. What are we selling? To me, sales is, hey, Mr. Customer, you give me the money and we'll go to work. We're going to work first. I'm proving to you that we can help you first. If we can't help you, we didn't pay you anything, and you get a beautifully written letter saying, hello, Mr. Customer, congratulations. You are paying the least amount for your service already. Kudos to you. I don't care if it's residential or commercial. I need you to understand this is almost being like a part owner of a fast-growing company with zero competition on a revolutionary idea. I need you to understand that. This is almost like in 90 days, you could earn stock in a huge company that's on the rise. We went from $1 million in savings to $7 million in savings in 12 months, 1 year. How is that? And as we get bigger, the savings are going to get bigger, and the people that we help is going to get bigger. That pool of people is going to get bigger, and we're going to get recognition straight across the board. I need you guys to take this serious. I would be so proud for many of my people to become a part of this visionary pool. Now, last thing I'm going to say about from a money standpoint is that we get that 1% and we're in that pool. There's 2 other pools that collectively we can be a part of, that if you do this part, it organically gets you there. Once your team is big enough to where you're pace setter, it's a situation of now when you become partner, you get 2%. Then when you become executive, you get 2 more %. So if you make this, you literally can get a share of 5% of the people that's within the pool, and it's going to be some people that don't take it serious. It's going to be some leaders that's not going to be by the phone waiting for them and trying to push them and doing boot camps. I'm trying to create the ecosystem of success. And then there's other things that we can do as well, and we're going to be getting to that in a minute. So the most important thing, everybody should have the script. I've emailed that. And people are saying, hey, I'm working this, I'm doing that. And I don't believe you're doing it by the script because of a couple of reasons. One, people are not seeing both videos. If they're only seeing the first video, if they're not seeing the second video, something is wrong. You need to show people that second video. That second video, the one that I did, is 32 minutes. I know. 32 minutes is a long time. That's kind of like what my kids say. Right? I need you to understand. My kids will say 32 minutes is a long time. You'll see somebody watching Game of Thrones and they have been watched the whole thing, but 32 minutes is a long time. Right? I don't understand. I don't know any job interview that you've had in 32 minutes. I don't know any training in business that you've had in 32 minutes. This 32 minutes shows the full spectrum of the business. It shows feedback from customers, and some of you guys are in this 32-minute video. Thank you for that. And you gave your true live testimonials of how much you're saving. It's Brian, the Magic Man Dalmaso. He's in there talking about the commercial and all the extra benefits. It's Robert, used to be with Vive McFadden, right? Brian's over there laughing. Shut up, Brian. McFadden. He's given the compensation plan, and we talk about the 1 person at a time initiative, right? So this 1 person at a time initiative shows exactly where our heart is. The type of company we are is important. So when people say this is a scam, I say, shut up, it's not, right? Just simple as that. When they say, what you mean shut up? I mean, shut up, it's not, right? Why do I say that? A scam is I actually get the money first and do 0 work. That is the definition of a scam. Get a Webster's dictionary. We're doing the work first, and you only pay us if we help you. How is that a scam? And scams are done by bad dudes. If you watch the video, you'll see that we good dudes and chicks. So what's the problem? If this is relationship marketing, you're going to the people that you have some type of relationship with. Everybody that's trying to get to the cold market, stop it. I'm telling you, get your practice on with the people that you already know. It's easier to miss a slam dunk in front of the people that you know because you all can laugh it off. It's harder to be embarrassed in front of somebody you don't know and you putting yourself out there. Get your practice on with the people that you know. You're not selling anything. You are giving them a discount on the bills that they already pay. There's no education process. You don't have to educate them on a product, on a service. The only thing that you have to educate them on is the 3 ways, the 3 main ways that we use for negotiation. So when they say, Nolan, I could do this myself, shut up. No, you can't. Shut up is my favorite phrase. I need you to understand that. So shut up. No, you can't, right? It's 3 reasons that we literally help people And if you don't know this, you need to write it down. And I'm going to put the recording on our website, which is wearejusticeleague.com. That's our website. So all of our videos, all of our boot camps, all of our updates is going to, some of it is going to be in the WhatsApp so we can talk to each other like we've been doing. But wearejusticeleague.com is our website. The 3 ways is, 1, we utilize the metadata. We know what everybody's paying straight across the country. So we literally can say, Becky in Arizona is only paying this much. Robert in Tennessee is only paying this much. Why are we paying whatever it is, right? You all don't have this information. 2 is we know all the promos, we know the statewide rebates and the national rebates, right? So you don't know what rebates are coming. You don't know what promos are coming. And a lot of times you don't have the wherewithal to call and say, I know I've been with you guys for 10 years, but I like to get the beginner package, right? If you would have done it, you would have done it. Like, that's it. And the third thing, it's metadata promos, it's group and bulk rates. You are a single person, so you can't go in there and ask for a bulk rate. It's simple as that. Those are the 3 things that we have on our side to explain it to somebody, to say we are specialists in this field. Everybody understands when the tax guy says, I'm going to get you the maximum amount on the taxes, and we take a piece of it. It's the same type of deal. So that's what it is. So I need you to understand the importance of positioning this whole idea. If you're calling somebody that's a friend and you sound like you're going to sell them something, your energy, your vibe, and the shake in your voice, because you're nervous, all of that is going to exude. And me, I just always call people like they my friend. So I don't ever have everybody that's on this call, when I called you to tell you about this, you didn't think I was trying to sell you nothing. You literally thought I was positioning you for success. Am I lying? I'm not. Each one of you guys felt that I was trying to take care of you right off the bat. So it's that type of situation. You want your people to feel that way. Now, if you're using the script, like I said, they see the first video and they see the second video and they have the trial close. So in between all of those, the most important part is the follow-up. That's it. If you're calling people one time and then they say no and you're not getting back to them, you are losing your follow-up people. It's just as simple as that. I need you to understand, if you look at the script, everything is very detailed. And if you go through the script with the trial close that I gave, dude, it doesn't even feel like a close. It's literally just asking the question. If you start off the script like it's supposed to, and we've been through this before, and I'm going to skim through it really fast, but if you start off the script like you're supposed to, you do it to where it's like, hey, Brian, you got a quick minute. The reason I'm asking them, do you have a quick minute, is because I just want to pique interest. I don't want to be on the phone. I don't want him to ask a whole bunch of questions. I don't want him to try to figure it out and outsmart me. When I first get on the phone, hey, Brian, I got a quick question. Do you have a quick second? I just want to talk to you really fast. I found a company that can help you save on the bills that you already have, and I thought of you. Then for me, I make everything very personable. I thought of you, Pam Jones, because you're in all of these churches, and I know church people like to save money. I know these churches and pastors would like to save money. I thought of you, William Green, because I know you're integrated in all of these schools, and we can save all of these schools and teachers money. Whatever it is, I put my own, I thought of you, and because, right? And I thought of you. I have a 2-minute video that I want to send you. And when I send you this 2-minute video, if I send it, will you watch it? Most of the time, they're going to say yes, right? After you watch it, I want to follow up with you. When I follow up with you, I want to talk to you about what you saw. When do you think you're going to watch the video? Simple as that. I didn't tell them too much. I told them there's a company that saves money on your bills that you already have. I may tell them that it's not changing. I'll tell them that I thought of you. I'll say, this is why I thought of you. And to be quite honest, sometimes if I'm going down my Rolodex, I don't even have to lie about it. I'll say, I'm about to make another call. Your name could be Martin. And I see I was just about to call Mark, but I saw Martin Murph right there, and I thought about you, and I said, man, I didn't even tell Mark about this awesome. Whatever it is, there's a reason that I thought of you, because either you were in my phone, I thought it would be perfect for you, I wanted you to save money, and I don't have time to explain all of this stuff to you right now. I have a 2-minute video that I need you to watch. Watch this 2-minute video. It'll explain everything. I'm in a hurry, but I'll call you back so we can talk about it. When do you want to watch it, and when it'd be a good time to follow up? When they say I'm going to follow up here, boom, not a problem. Call them back and follow up. You need to work this like a real business, not just out here like by chance. You don't want to try to get, it's not many people that got success by chance, right? You want to make sure this is when you're following up. If you have a certain block of time that you want to, and days that you want to, then make your follow-ups at that time. When can you watch it? Tonight? All right, well, tonight I know I got this, and tomorrow I'm going to be busy. What about Friday? Can I get back with you on Friday? If that's my block of time. Because Magic Man over here shows how to build your business in 5 hours. Simple as that. And I'm just going to throw this out to the team. I'm just going to be honest. I think he puts the 5 hours out there so he can say, when I beat him, he's going to say, well, I mean, it took you a long time to beat me. I was only doing it in 5 hours a week. You see what I'm saying? So I see what he's doing, but we'll talk about that later offline. I see what you're doing. But when you've called back and you follow up with them and say, what did you like about the video? Did you get a chance to watch it? They'll say, yeah, I like this, I like that. You tell them what you liked about it, and then you paint the picture even that much more clear of the opportunity that you think it is for them. That's where the relationship comes from. Now, if you know that they're a real estate agent, or you know maybe they're just an acquaintance, but you know something about them. And so I use that. And then I'll ask them, man, I have a video, and now we're just doing the video because the video just gives the full shebang. I have a video that I would love for you to see, and it explains how you save money, how we make money, and how we help people. Love for you to check it out. Those are the 3 things that people are looking for. Somebody falls within that category. Somebody wants to save money, somebody wants to make money, and somebody wants to help people. That's it. I don't know any other. Everybody you know falls within saving money, making money, or helping people. And if they don't, I need you to have them call me personally, and I'm going to prove it wrong. So anyway, that's the situation. When they watch that video, you call them back and say, do you see why I'm so excited? Did you see what I saw? I love it because there is no product. I love it because it's residual income, and it's no auto ship, because if they've been part of another network marketing deal and they know about auto ships and memberships, I love it because I get paid to put money in people's pocket. I love it because we're not changing people's service. I love it because I don't have to educate, whatever you love it. I love it because when we make a profit, the more profit we make, the more people we can help. Did you see the one person at a time initiative? I don't care what it is, but when they see all of that, they literally get a bird's eye view of the whole company. It's not just the compensation. It's not just the savings, but we're giving these people an opportunity to choose what they want to do. If you're choosing what somebody should want to do, shame on you. I would love to just put the buffet out there and let them pick and choose whatever they want. 30 minutes, they could be saving money every month. 30 minutes, they could be making money every month. Or 30 minutes, they could be flying around with us, helping empower and build up communities. Whatever it is, they can get all of that information in 30 minutes. They can figure out what to choose. And if they only pick a piece right now, they may pick up another piece later because it's always nagging in the back of their mind. Don't make the choice for anybody. Now, I would ask them, I tell them what I like about it. What did you like about it? I would even say, I like the fact that I'm part of a team called Justice League, and the dude that runs Justice League is so freakishly handsome. You see what I'm saying? However you want to do it, you tell them what you like. Then you ask them what did they like about it. If they seem positive about it, they seem upbeat about it, I don't care if they seem like they down about it. It doesn't matter. I tell people, anybody who's seen everything that you've seen falls in one of three categories: A, B, or C. A is I absolutely love it. I'm ready to get started as a consultant. I've never seen anything like this. That's kind of how I was, right? B is I like it, but I got questions. If you got questions, we got answers, not a problem. And C is, nah, I don't like to do any of those things, but I do want to save money on my bills. Congratulations, you can save money. Now, the reason that I have you do this is because this is duplicatable. It's not what works, it's what duplicates, right? So you're gonna have to stop the knee-jerk reaction and just vomit all over people and tell them everything. You want, and I'm gonna show you why this is important for a couple of reasons. As our team gets big, I'm not going to have the time to explain to each and every person from A to Z when I already have a video that explains from A to Z. Simple as that. You can watch the video on your own time. That's one reason. The second reason is that I know exactly where to pick up from a third party standpoint, because I know they've already seen from A to Z. It's simple. That's a very simple situation, because when you become a leader, you are going to want to know who we're getting on the phone, what have you told them, and everything in between. That's going to help that situation as well. But the third situation, this is the most important thing. When people say, if you reveal this to them that way, when people say, no, I don't like to do sales, you can literally ask them, did I sell you, or did the tools do the work?
Oh,
It wasn't me.
I think he just disappeared. He'll be coming back in.
Okay, I thought it was me too.
Right. Are we good?
There you go. Yeah, you froze up for a second. It was a good look, though. You were like.
Yeah, I know. That look was great.
So the last thing is, it's a system, right? So all the people that are going to say, hey, look, I literally do not want to sell, you can ask them, did I sell you, right? I didn't have to do sales. This whole thing does the work for us. Now, the thing that I want you guys to realize is that this is a business in a box, but I want people to make it to like a P650 before you start using Rapid Funnel. Now, this is the thing. I want you to focus on, why do we put systems in place? The reason we put systems in place is to go faster, is to automate the whole thing so we can have less time involved and we can get a bigger return on the investment. So people get stuck on Rapid Funnel because everybody is not technologically savvy, right? People get stuck on Rapid Funnel, but here's the thing. What do you want to have to go fast? We need to create some type of success in your voice and make that go fast, instead of I'm not selling anybody and now you're running through your people and you don't know what to make go fast. I need you to understand that. That's what Rapid Funnel is for. Rapid Funnel is great, but at least become a P650 first and 160. At least become a P160 first, because this whole business is built on P160s. It's the P160 wheel. And if you came to the last boot camp when McFadden was here, he explained this whole thing. It's the P160. Now, I do want to go back just a little bit on the script. I want to make sure everybody understands exactly what we need to do from a script standpoint. That script, I emailed it pretty much to everybody, and maybe some new people here I didn't email it to. If that's the case, send me a text or put it in the WhatsApp. My number is 832-317-8359. But we are literally following that script, and they're putting that video that I did in Rapid Funnels. I just talked to the head of marketing yesterday. She told me whatever I wanted to do. And I told her, I have big ass ideas. Are you sure you want to say whatever you want to do? And she was like, yes. I said, I don't think you understand, Debbie Lee. I have big ass monster truck ideas. I don't have little tea party size ideas. Are you sure you want to tell me whatever it is we want to do? She told me that I'm moving at such a fast pace in this company that if my team, and we're so new, that if my team wants anything, they will try their best to make it happen. That's an advantage. I need you to understand that. So not only can we come in and get that 1% from a leader standpoint, as we're a founder, they just opened up the floodgates for us. Not only do we get the other 2 and 4%, because that 1% is literally tricking us to get to the 2 and 2%. Because once we do that, it's literally just pushing it up, and now it's just slowly getting it over the hill to get where we need to get to. I need you to understand what we have right here. I'm telling you. So I see Catherine is on the call. Catherine hair is absolutely looking fabulous right now. I mean, it looks so good. I feel like she got a wig on. So I feel like she came prepared to say something today. So Catherine, if you can unmute yourself and say anything that you want to add before we get to the next part, and then we're going to close. I'm only going to keep it an hour, and I'm going to tell you what to expect every week. This was just setting the mindset for this whole situation. Ladies and gentlemen, Catherine Pierce. Give it up for Catherine.
Well, this is COVID hair going on because we got like Rapunzel stuff going on, and yeah.
That's long as hell. I just need you to understand. She went back and was like, wow, like, go ahead.
Okay, so one of the things that I think might be helpful, even though we have a script, kind of what you just talked about, would it be helpful to people, put a 1 in the chat if it would be helpful, if we kind of walk through that scenario, if I created a document, right, where you could literally go step by step by step by step. Now, we gave them the script, but maybe it would be helpful to give them kind of what we just talked about, the mindset of kind of walking through step by step by step by step. What do you think about that?
We kind of did that because the script came with the video, if you remember.
It did, but you literally walk through, you know, kind of what we do on a call, right? You literally walk through all of that, and that is a little different than just the script. Okay. That is literally the whole. It's literally from A to Z, right? So people, there's a lot of ones coming up. So people, I think people feel, you know, we always talk about fear versus faith, right? Can't occupy the same space. And so if we kind of walk them through the whole scenario, I think that might give them a little more confidence in doing it. Now, you're not going to get more confidence than actually doing it.
Right.
But if you had it before, like in front of you, you're not going to miss a step. You're not going to kind of go off on your own and just say, well, and start answering questions. You are going to stick to that process, right? So if we have the process literally from step 1, to step 10, and they follow that process, that might be more helpful for them.
We could
so
do that.
They stick to that process. It is duplicatable. You can give it to your team. You're still going to have to do it, right? There always has to be action behind it, but it might just be more a little more helpful to keep them on track. What do you think?
Absolutely. We could definitely do that. The importance of this whole script is to get to the 3-way call. The reason the 3-way call is important is not because it's to get one of us to get on there. It's literally the more you hear 3-way calls, the better you get. You know how to answer these questions. You know what to expect. And it literally arms you with all the information and how to explain it to different people from the people that are your upline. So everything is about the 3-way call. So I just want you to realize it's not about me calling your people. I could do that every now and then, but then you miss the training part of this whole situation. Mm-hmm. You miss what you can do because now you're just like, okay, I'll just have Nolan call them. I want you guys to build leaders so you can be in this visionary circle. Mm-hmm. So we have to do leader type training. And one of the best trainings is 3-way calls. So I'm taking it, Catherine, you're going to put that's not on my list, what you just talked about. So
I already knew when I volunteered that because you called me, hey, could we write a script for blah, 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 when you need it? It's 20 minutes. Okay.
Right.
So one other thing I want to say.
Yes, ma'am.
So, when we talk about a goal, we always kind of go to the end, right? What do you want? And Nolan talked a lot about that today, right? This is a big deal, people. Big, big deal.
It is.
So if we go to the end and work our way forward, Rob talked about it on Side Hustlers today, but so breaking down your goal, I'm a business coach. I do this all the time, right? We break down your goals into bite-sized pieces. So what is your monthly goal? What is your weekly goal? All of those things. So when you think of it in that way, knowing that you have to get 100 points a week, right? Because that's about what it boils down to from now to 90 days. So if you have to get 100 points a week, what do you have to do to get that 100 points? So when you break it down into bite-sized chunks, right? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. It makes it feel a little less like, whew, like I'm never going to get 1,250 points. Well, yes, you will, because you're going to break it down into 100 size chunks weekly. And then you need to break it down into daily, right? Brian talks about a 5-hour work week. So what days are you working this business? Are you working it 20 minutes a day? Are you doing Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, whatever it is? So when you break it down into bite-sized chunks, put it on your calendar. Nolan knows I live by my calendar. If it doesn't happen in my calendar, it does not happen in my world. He has his calendar in his head. That works most of the time. Most of the time, right? But usually I'm the call to say, hey, we got to call at blah, 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 whatever time it is. But my point is, if you break it down into bite-sized chunks, it feels more attainable. And when you have something in front of you, you feel a little more prepared. But like Nolan said, it is getting to the 3-way calls, and you need to master this so that then you can teach your people.
Right. The only thing that you have to realize in this business, and as she says, 100 points. 100 points, you can look at it a couple of different ways. The way that I want you to look at it is you need 100 points in your business, from your whole business. So if you only get 4 people and you get your 10 bills and you teach each person in your business to do that thing, don't look at it like, I need, how many people is that if I only get 20 for each person I sign up? Well, if you teach them to get their 10 bills within their 60 days, we have 90 days right now. So, or a little less than 90 days. Let me just say 90 days. I don't want to make it feel more pressure. Like, oh my God, it's only 88 days, right? But we got 90 days right now. As we look at 90 days right now, dude, how fast can you get 4 people and bring them within our environment? We have the boot camp. We have the training. We have the resources. Play with the resources in your back office. I'm telling you, the people that I have on this call right now, I want to make all of you all leaders. That's it. It's a couple of other people that couldn't show up today. I want to make each one of you leaders. If you can't make this work, then maybe network marketing is not for you. I'm being perfectly honest with you. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm telling you, we have no upfront costs. We have no product. We have no switching. It's residential and commercial, and everybody that you know has a bill. Everybody that you know has a bill. Now, if you want to really make money fast, you need to tell all of your people they need to be a pro consultant. That's it. People are coming in. If you want them to make money fast, a pro consultant or a customer. That's it. A pro consultant, and it's a reason for that, because the pro consultant literally gets paid 5 different ways. Now, within this 90 days, you can get paid 6 different ways right now, but you get paid 6 different ways as opposed to 2. You get many more points right in the door because you need to go to 30 to be qualified. Instead of getting 30 points, you only need to get, waiting room. I'm sorry. Somebody left and came back. So you only need 30, you need 30 points. Sorry, something's not working right. I'm having technical issues. Okay, all right. So it's a lot of different things that's going on. Brian just said he had to go. A lot of different things going on when you're a pro. At an affiliate, it's going to be extremely slow, because you really only get paid off the bills. And those bills, it takes 1 to 2 cycles, and it's a small chunk. So it's by being a small chunk, when you actually create a team, it's a whole bunch of small chunks, and it goes down generations, and you get paid when you get on certain levels, you get weekly pay on top of that, right? So that weekly pay is almost like a salary that you are guaranteed to have because you have those points. If you've not signed anybody up, if you've not gotten any bonuses, you get that weekly pay. From a longevity standpoint, this is where you really want to be. So the pro consultants are the people that you really want to focus 85, 90% of your time to help them build. The affiliates, like literally the affiliate thing is set up for large organizations. So large organizations like banks or insurance companies that they're just giving it away and they don't really care. So whatever little they make on it, they're looking at it like a benefit or a feature to help build their brand and say, yes, these are some of the things that we have in our benefit book for you, Mr. Customer or Mr. Member or whatever that is. So they don't really care about building a team because they're State Farm. Right? Not a personal State Farm. I'm talking about State Farm is what I'm talking about. That's what the affiliate program is set up for. So we can still obtain those bills. Those people that State Farm or Bank of America can still get paid a little bit off of that as a benefit that they give to their members and all of that. But I need you to understand, we're looking for pro consultants that's serious. If they're thinking about it, let them think about it as a customer, because once you come in as an affiliate, your time starts to tick. And what I mean by that is that you have 60 days to make this $150 bonus. So that $150 bonus, instead of getting 30 bills, you can just get 10 bills and make $150. Now, if you take that $150 bonus that you can do, that Brandon got his bills done in less than a week. Like Brandon literally has like 20 bills on reserve and had 40 bills run straight through. Like, I don't know what Brandon is doing, but he literally at the end of his rainbow is nothing but people that's desperate to save on their bills. I don't know how he's doing it, right? So big shout out to Brandon.
It's called calling in and negotiating with the right people inside. So walk through your bills to make sure they understand what your bills are. That's one of the best practices. I have put some time into that. There's a gentleman by the last name of Mr. Munoz or Muniz. He's the best, man. I have to get his number, but he's really good. So they got some really good people in customer service. Thanks for the shout.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. So I was sitting here looking at him. He was smiling at me, but his lips wasn't moving. So I was kind of confused. It's just a picture. That's Brandon. So anyway, so I'm trying to tell you, it literally can be done. Brandon is the only dude that I've seen on the squad that's done that. Now everybody has their superpower. Aronde did it literally at the buzzer. Like literally, we heard the buzzer and he was shooting, and that's when he got it. But he got it. It doesn't matter. That's $150 is recouping what you put out. Now, I want you to think about this. We get paid $150 off of 10 bills. Submit as many of your bills, and now we're saving you. That's getting you to that $150. I submitted 4 of mine. That's getting you closer to that 189. Four of my bills, I only needed 6 more, right? 6 more bills. I did it from my mom's house and my aunt. Those 6 bills on top of, I saved my family some money, I saved me some money, and I used my bills to get me quicker to that bonus. Never before have I seen that. If I needed to use my own product, if it was a product, I literally have to buy more. So I'll say, this is the product for my customer, and then this is the product of me, for me, so I could be a product of my product. That's not what we have going on right now. So I just wanted to let you know, as we're wrapping up, and if you have any questions, you can
Old lines here. Comcast needs to figure it out.
Yes, they do need to figure it out, Catherine. So as I'm wrapping up, I just want to let you know, guys, we're going to be doing this every Wednesday at this time. Brian may be with us sometimes. Brian may not be with us because he's extremely busy, but I really want to go through how to upload bills. I want to go through how to sign people up, how to overcome obstacles, how to stay on the script, how to go step by step, how to use Rapid Funnel. Before you know it, I am going to help you become a leader, but I still need you to have a leader mentality. I can help you all you want, but you got to have the leader mentality to say, I want to learn this. I want to do 3-way calls. I want to get more people involved. I want to go in the back office and learn. All of that comes from you. If you take 1 step, I'll take 2. And for some of you guys, I've already taken 2 steps. Y'all got hundreds of points to find. So let's get it. So anybody who has any questions, you can unmute yourself, ask a question. Let's go from there. It's 8:01. I'm killing it.
No, I have no questions. I just wish I would have been able to screenshot those little pictures as you froze your face.
Boom.
They were some really cool pictures as your face froze.
I'm mad. I haven't heard anything from Aronde but laughing at me. That's the first time I hear Aronde's voice. Is that he's laughing at me.
I don't have a question, but I just want to say,
what's up?
I do feel like you sold me. No, I'm just kidding. But
is that all you got to say?
I
don't know. This dude got in front of everybody like, hold on, I'm finna mess with my brother. Watch this. I just wanted to say this.
That beard, though.
I can't, you call on the phone, I can't say no. I don't know. You serve me. So,
All right, anybody have any real questions? We'll go to close out, but I just want you guys to realize the ecosystem that I'm creating right here, right? This is just going to be a piece of the success that we have. Watch how we really start to get down. As we start to get to be P160s, we have some other stuff in store for you guys. You have no idea. I got a lot of things coming down the pipeline for We Are Justice League. And some of the people that's on this call right now already knows what's going on and what it is. And she has big hair and she's shaking her head right now. She already knows. And that's about it. Any other questions? Any other comments?
Catherine, I think the step-by-step thing is good just because, I worked in education and people learn in different ways. A video may work for somebody, but some people are more tactile, where they can look at that list and say, okay, I do it like this, and then like this, and then like this. and it clicks better that way than even though they watching the video, they're here on these boot camps, but that may be the catalyst for them to really finally get it. So I think that's a great idea.
Good. Well, I want you to boost up your confidence doing that and stay on track, right? So if you're just kind of, because after a while you're going to know it, right?
Yep.
It's going to become second nature, but just initially to kind of boost your confidence, like you're taking step 1, step 2, step 3, and going from there to kind of keep you on track. And here's the other thing is we're creating a system that's duplicatable,
Yep.
right? So once you get it, then you become the leader, you start teaching your people, right? We want to all be on the same page doing the same things. Like Nolan says, when we get a 3-way call, we want to make sure that they've watched 2 videos and you've had those conversations, right? Because we don't want to be answering all those questions. Right now is okay, but in 2 months from now,
Yep.
I'm hoping none of us have time for that, right? Because we're going to be too busy.
And the more that we build leaders, the more money you guys make and the more impact that we're going to have on this company. We at a great place. We have a young company. We're not coming in looking at all the people oohing and on stage as they walk across stage saying, oh my God, this person, we could be those people. Mm-hmm. Simple as that. We could be those people. I have their ear and I have strong people on here. We got Ashanti. Ashanti brought Brandon in, and Ashanti has some other people that she's about to bring in that's killing. We have all types of people. We have people that's around people all the time, like Shauna. She does. Shauna has like 12 jobs, and she needs to be touched. She does delivery service. She's a massage therapist. She does.
No, I don't do delivery anymore.
Right.
No.
She just stopped Sunday.
Just
what I mean?
A lot of other stuff.
Right. Exactly. So I mean, we have so many people that all it's about is positioning on purpose, and literally everybody, when they understand it, wants to save on their bills. So I'm not gonna hold anybody else up. I want to get. Hold on. I want everybody to turn their camera on. Let's get it before we go. We the best, baby. It's all about winning. Come on. Come on, Brandon. You done danced on the thing with me before, dude. Let's get it. Come on. Ain't nobody gonna have calls like this. Let's get it popping. Hey, I'll see y'all later. I appreciate y'all. Take care.